If you've ever opened DAT and felt overwhelmed by thousands of loads, don't worry, you're not the only one. Dispatchers struggle daily to find real profitable loads. But today, I'll show you the exact filters, strategies, and hidden tricks professionals use to pull high-paying loads consistently without wasting hours on low-rate garbage. DAT is the most trusted and widely used load board in the United States. Whether you run a box truck, sprinter van, semi, or Hotshot, this is where brokers post thousands of loads every single day. DAT gives you live availability, real-time pricing, market heat maps, lane history, and verified broker details, all tools that help you stop guessing and start dispatching with confidence. For dispatchers, DAT works like a command center. You can compare lanes, check broker credit scores, view payment days, and negotiate knowing exactly what loads are actually worth. Think of DAT as a money map. If you learn to read it properly, it becomes your most powerful tool. Anyone can find a load, but few know how to find the right load. High-paying loads don't appear randomly. They follow market data and supply-demand patterns. DAT gives you lane averages, market trends, and rate histories that make profitable decision-making simple. Beginners rely on gut feeling. Professionals rely on data. Cheap loads usually come from cold markets, high truck ratios, or oversupplied lanes. With DAT, you can spot these traps instantly. Without understanding lane history, beginners often take loads that look good, but turn into low-profit runs once deadhead and time are factored in. Professionals study the numbers first, because numbers never lie. When you log into DAT, the dashboard becomes your home base. The first thing you'll use is the Search tab, where you enter equipment type, pickup and drop-off locations, pickup date, and mile radius. This is where your load hunt begins. On the right side, you'll see market conditions red and green zones showing where trucks are needed and where they are oversupplied. Green means higher-paying loads. Red means competition. Below that, you'll find Rate View and Lane Insights, two of the most important features. Rate View shows rate history for specific lanes, while Lane Insights gives a deep breakdown of how brokers have been paying over the last week, month, or year. This data alone can boost your income drastically. You'll also see the broker profile section, showing credit score, days to pay, and reviews critical for avoiding risk. Filters are where high-paying loads truly begin. Start with the correct equipment type: dry van, reefer, power-only, box truck, sprinter, a flatbed. This determines the loads you see. Then set a realistic pickup radius, usually between 50 to 150 miles depending on your region. Next, refine deadhead. Many beginners ignore this. The deadhead miles silently kill profit. Keep your maximum deadhead tight so you avoid wasting fuel and time. Then adjust pickup windows. A wider window gives you more options, but a tighter window speeds up scheduling. Once that's done, set a minimum price or minimum rate per mile. This instantly removes low-paying loads from your screen. Select preferred states and avoid dead zones unless the rate is high enough to justify the risk. Turn on Exclude Unverified Brokers if you want cleaner results. A strong filter setup eliminates 70% of junk loads, leaving only the profitable ones. When your filters are dialed in, DAT becomes much easier to read, and you begin spotting high-value loads much faster. When a load catches your attention, don't rush to dial the broker. First, analyze the rate per mile. A load might show $3 per mile, but that number is meaningless without checking total miles. Include deadhead in your calculation. Then check appointment times. A load that pays well but kills your entire day isn't profitable. Also, consider delivery location. Delivering into a weak market means you'll struggle to find your next load, or you'll have to take something cheap just to get out. Here's a quick example. A load pays $900 for 280 miles. On the surface, that's $3.21 per mile. But with 70 miles of deadhead each way, your total becomes 420 miles. Now it's $2.14 per mile. Not bad. But what if the destination has very few outbound loads? Suddenly, you're stuck or forced to take a cheap backhaul. This is how beginners lose money without realizing it. Professionals analyze every angle before making the call. Rate Insights is your negotiation armor. Before calling the broker, check the 7-day, 15-day, and 30-day averages. These numbers tell you exactly what brokers have been paying. If a broker offers below the 15-day average, you instantly know you can ask for more. If the offer is above average, the market is tight and you can negotiate with extra confidence. Rate Insights also shows high and low rates for each lane. When you know the real numbers, brokers cannot lowball you. Data eliminates guesswork and keeps your truck earning what it deserves. There are also red flags you should avoid at all costs. Stay away from loads posted by unverified brokers with no payment history. Avoid loads with 3 or more stops unless the rate compensates for the extra work. Be cautious of vague commodity descriptions like general freight. Often this means surprises. Reject unrealistic delivery windows and loads with hidden deadhead. And always check broker reviews. Bad reviews usually mean detention fights, communication problems, or slow payments. Negotiation is a skill every dispatcher must master. Start by confirming load details, then anchor your price using DAT's rate data. For example, the 15-day average on this lane is around $2.80 per mile. Considering timing and miles, we're looking for $950. This shows confidence and knowledge. After stating your number, pause. Silence is a powerful negotiation tool. If a broker pushes back, offer a small adjustment, but stay close to your original rate. And remember, brokers negotiate daily. They can tell when a dispatcher is confident versus desperate. Next, build smart dispatching habits. The best loads usually appear early in the morning, between 6 a.m. and 10 a.m. Check the market. Heat map daily to identify strong and weak zones. Plan loads ahead of time. Never wait until delivery to start searching. Stacking loads keeps trucks moving and eliminates downtime. Avoid cheap loads unless you're absolutely stuck. One solid load is better than 2 cheap ones that waste fuel and hours. Over time, focus on brokers who offer consistent rates and good communication. When you build trust, they start calling you first before the load even hits DAT. That's when dispatching becomes predictable and profitable. If this tutorial helped you understand how to find high-paying loads on DAT, hit the like button so more dispatchers can discover it. And make sure to subscribe for more A to Z trucking and dispatching breakdowns. Your next profitable load might be just one video away.